What's up, guys? Welcome back to GoldClassGaming. Today I'm back with an updated Orcust ABC deck profile. I did Orcust ABC a couple months ago, but I think with the new cards from Dark Neostorm as well as the new ban list, this deck has a huge power boost. You know, cards like Dingirzu and Crescendo really up the ceiling of this variant of ABC or this variant of Orcust, however you want to look at it. And since I, in the past couple weeks, have done an updated PK Orcust deck profile as well as an updated ABC deck profile, I feel like it's only fitting that I now revisit Orcust ABC and try and see what kind of cool combos that I can find with it. So I'm gonna go over with the deck profile today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have a combo video showing 3 different combos I found: 2 2-card combos and 1 3-card combo, and some really crazy boards with Nightmare Griffin, or 6 interruption boards with 3 trap cards, and it's a whole lot of really crazy boards you can do. And so I'm gonna be showing you guys those combos tomorrow. But without further ado, let's hop right into the deck profile. Alright, before I get started, I'm going to give the same speech I always do. If you guys like this mat, you guys can get it over at ImperiumDuelist.com and use my code GoldClass10 for a discount on your order. It really helps me out. They also have custom play. You can make your own custom play mat with your own design, where they have a huge wide selection of mat gang as well as card sleeves. So if you guys like any of that, I was just checking them out. They're really high quality. But yeah, so we're going to start off with 3 copies of A Assault Core, and then to back that up, you have 3 copies of B Buster Drake, and then 3 copies of Sea Crush Wyvern. Once again, we're playing our 9 pieces because you like drawing pieces. It's good. I'd rather draw too many than too little. So that's my logic, and it has been for a long time. So I'm playing 9 of them. To supplement our Union lineup, we're playing 2 copies of Heavy Mech Support Armor and 1 copy of Torque Tomb Gear. If you guys have touched ABC Orcust before, you guys will know about how Torque Tomb Gear is a really solid starter with Orcust ABC because of Link Karibo. It's a really easy way to start your combos, and actually one of the combos I'll be showing you guys tomorrow involves Torque Tomb Gear and Link Karibo. But moving on, for our first set of extenders, you have our 3 copies of Symphonic Warrior Guitar and then 1 Symphonic Warrior mics. This is always just a very useful utility card. It's going to always help you make stronger boards and push further. There's the other 2-card combo I'm going to show you guys tomorrow involves this card and ends on Buster, Nightmare Griffin, and a whole bunch of set trap cards. But yeah, and then moving on to our Orcust cards, we have our 2 Orcust Harp Horror, 2 Orcust Symbol Skeleton, and 3 Orcust Nightmare. Sorry, 2 Orcust Nightmare. I'm playing 2 of each just because I want to make sure that I still have copies in my deck in case I draw them. Like, drawing them isn't horrible, since you can still just discard them off Nightmare Mermaid and get your combo flowing. But at the same time, it's always better if you have them in your deck. Just keep going. It's like if you're playing 1 Symbol Skeleton and you draw it, suddenly you can't summon it out of your deck with Harp Horror. So I want to just make sure that I always have ammo in my deck to keep my combo rolling. Then you have the 1 copy of World Legacy World Wand. This is for those one-off combos, and you occasionally need to push a little further. Maybe you open Foolish Burial, or you open this and can discard it. It's going to help you push combos just a tiny bit further if you draw it as your 3rd card for a combo. Then for our PK engine, we have our Silent Boots and our Ancient Cloak. So these are pretty much the standard PKs. You'll see them in every engine. They're good here, and obviously they've earned their spot in this deck. Now onto the spells. You have 3 copies of Union Hanger with 2 copies of Terraforming, 5 Union Hangers as standard. Then we have 3 copies of Called by the Grave because you have to make sure that combos go through. It's also a really good offensive tool if you're playing against Sky Striker. You can hit Kagari and then they can't get it back, or hell, even hitting Ray. You can hit Spinny or Gazelle. Even if you're playing against Orcust, being able to hit Harp Horror or Nightmare before they get the effect off can totally stop their turn. So it's a great offensive card, as well as being able to help you play through hand traps when making your combos. Now for our 1-up spells, we have our Orchestrated Babble, our Foolish Burial, and Monster Reborn. Orcust Babbles obviously are part of our Orcust engine to help our combos, and then Foolish Burial and Monster Reborn are just some general utility cards. In a deck where you're playing ABC and Orcust, sending a card to your graveyard is always a good thing. Either sending your last ABC piece or sending an Orcust card to help push combos further, or even saying World Wand. Monster Reborn, always great. Bringing back a Buster, bringing back your opponent's card, bringing back a Ningirsu, and triggering his effect, always going to be useful. And then for our trap cards, playing 2 Fogblade and 1 Brigandine as part of our PK traps. 2 Fogblade because you're really only ever going to set 2 as part of your combo, and Brigandine because sometimes if someone interrupts your combo, you can use Brigandine to kind of get back on track and finishing out your combo. And then our 1 copy of Orcust Crescendo for our negations, like that's just another negation trap, to where our opponents just have to stare at our board of Dragon Buster and just look at our back row and just know that like we have an answer to everything they have. That is it for the main deck. It is 40 cards. Then moving on to our extra deck, we're going to start off with 3 copies of ABC Dragon Buster. Obviously, you're playing 3 Buster. If someone ever says play 2 Buster, send them to my video. I'll fight them in person. Playing 1 copy of Ningirsu, the Orcust of the Evening Star. You don't have room for 2, but at the same time, I don't think 2 is entirely necessary. But it's once again, it's a great card. It's gonna, it's another interruption. It's really, really useful overall. Then we're playing Nightmare Griffin because it is still possible to make Nightmare Griffin boards with this deck. And Decode Talker to help assist with our Nightmare Griffin boards, because you need a link. Because now with without Summon Sorcerers, your 2-card Nightmare Griffin boards need a link 3 to do the full combo. So Decode Talker is my link 3 of choice because he also has utility outside of that combo. Then you have our Phantom Knight of Rusty Bardic, once again just for our Orcust part of the combo. Then you have 2 copies of Galatea. This might seem a little off, but it makes sense, or makes sense. I don't really know. I think I played 1 in my last Orcust ABC combo or deck profile. I forget. It's been a while, but it's also once again there for your Orcust combo. It's really, really useful. Then for some more utility, we have Platinum Gadget to help us once again get our combos rolling. Clifford Genius for some more general utility. Our Nightmare package of Phoenix, Cerberus, and Mermaid. This is for general utility as well as just getting once again Orcust combos going with Mermaid. And lastly, Link Karibo, because that's what you're gonna link away Tortune Gear into, which is gonna trigger. So you're just gonna start the chain of your triggering your ABC effects to get Team Washington in the field to start the Orcust part of the combo. That's obviously a 15-card extra deck. But yeah, so that is my Orcust ABC deck profile. 40 in the main, 15 in the extra. As I said, tomorrow I'm gonna be going into the combos. I have 3 combos planned. I might add a 4th one depending on what I can figure out tonight. As always, if you guys like this video, please drop a like, and if you guys want to see more of my content, please subscribe. It really helps me out. And be sure to check in tomorrow for my combo video. And other than that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.